Hey there, and welcome to our channel, where every day is an adventure waiting to be shared. I'm Manda, and together with Dan and Aria, we explore, capture, and most importantly, enjoy every moment together. Join us on this incredible journey around the globe. In this week's episode, we explore the Yorkshire Dales region. We spend the week in the gorgeous town of Settle and participate in their annual Flower Pot Festival. We find hidden gem waterfalls, visit geographical and engineering wonders, and stop by the loved town of Wallace Grommet. Let the journey begin. Hi.
Hello, good morning.
We are at, do you remember?
North Yorkshire.
Good job. Yes, we are. We have changed locations. We are now further north. We are staying in the little town of Settle. Village of Settle, in another Airbnb. I'll show you around that later. And we have miserable weather again. And it's near the Yorkshire Dales National Park. But yeah, because of the weather today, we're just going to have a wander around town, check it out, and see what we get up to.
It's what, 14 degrees.
It's like 14 degrees, so puffers are on, jeans are on.
It's the middle of summer.
I've got extra socks on in my shoes, my kangaroo socks.
Yeah, the warm socks. Yeah, so we're hoping we've got the umbrellas packed in a backpack as well because it's that kind of weather. We just don't know what it's going to do. So let's go and have a look around.
Yeah.
We might find a bakery.
Yeah.
Dad's keen.
Having a good day out?
This is so up my alley. How good is this? I saw a couple, like when we drove into town, I saw these like creative things and I was like, oh, people have just like put something outside their home. Didn't think much of it, saw two of them. And then actually looked it up and there's a whole flower pot festival and there's like all these trails you can do and see all these creative things that have been going for like 10 years. And I found my friends. They are amazing and so creative and mind-blowingly awesome that even Daniel is actually enjoying looking at them all.
Dance in my glow. Fireflies in the yard, everything's a work of art. Already got everything we need to dance in the glow.
Oh wow, we just bumped into one of the guys who created the Flower Pot Festival at his workshop here at the Watershed Mill. It was really cool. He was a really nice guy. He explained like how they started and how it works and everything like that. And they don't get any funding from anyone to do it. So So you just buy the trail maps, like we just gave a donation and, you know, to help support it because it's really awesome. It's just their time. What a bloody cool idea. And they just got on national TV in the UK here, so I'm sure that they'll be even more popular. And the town's already bustling every day with people going around doing it, looking at it, exploring the area. So it's a massive good thing for the village, and they're very talented.
Yeah. He even told us about his favourite one for this year.
Which is the military ones.
And
the woman whale.
and Jeremy Fisher, which we haven't seen yet.
Jeremy Fisher. We're going to go hunt Jeremy Fisher down. Let's go.
We spent multiple afternoons wandering around the town, following the trails, answering the quiz questions and hunting to find them all. Every year, the Settle Flower Pot Festival is held over the months of July and August, and each year it's getting bigger and better. We think this village and the festival should be on your must-visit in England list. Our Airbnb was a cosy 2-bedroom, 1-bath cottage right in the village. We had a park right behind us, which was fantastic for Aria, and a gas fireplace to keep us warm in these 10 to 14 degree summer days. The village was so welcoming and had everything we needed: a bakery, cafes, pubs, groceries, and a library, just to name a few. Plus, the adventures around the area were endless. Let's show you some more.
Hello from another glorious day in England. What do you think, Daniel?
Mate, I took the beanie off because it's so hot.
Yes, beanies are on because the bloody wind today is like 10 degrees, according to my phone.
14 degrees.
It's a 14 degree day with the wind of like 10 degrees or something, and I'm just like, bah.
And drizzling.
And it's freaking the 31st of July, man. What is this? And yeah, it's drizzling. Anyway, we've taken a 5-minute drive to out of town because you could walk if you want because there's a road but straight there, but why walk the extra bit?
Scaleber wood.
Scaleber wood.
Scaleber.
Scaleber? I don't know.
Scaleber.
It's a terrible British accent.
Scaleber.
Anyway, it's 5 minutes up the road, but you could walk the road if you want, but why walk it when you can drive it, hey? And then do the walk. So we're going to do a little adventure for as long as the weather will allow today.
Rain's meant to get heavier soon.
Yeah, rain's meant to pick up in a couple of hours to pretty much grossness. So we'll explore for a couple of hours maybe until the weather decides to ruin it, and then we'll just go back and hang out by the fire in the apartment.
As you guys know as well, as we've travelled around Australia, I think we've talked about it before. Everyone says the weather's unseasonable and everything, and we just spoke to a local today who said they've never had weather like this in July, and she's lived here 30 years.
Yeah.
So I mean,
sorry about the wind.
Climate change, right? And apparently all of August is going to be terrible as well.
Yeah, they're predicting like pretty much
the jet stream's in the wrong place or something.
Yeah, they're pretty much predicting like summer's over here. And this
maybe in September they might get a bit of summer weather.
I doubt it. Anyway, whoop, that's a car.
I don't know why I've got sunglasses on.
It's not sunny. No, it is pretty cool to drive around in there.
It's cool. It's just, this is winter weather, right?
Yeah.
12 degrees. 12 degrees, foggy, drizzly, windy.
Wow.
Lost in the desert, but we'll stay together. Wander forever, we'll stay together. I can hear your voice, I can hear you through the silence, through the silence, through the silence. can hear your voice. I can hear you through the silence. Through the silence. Through the silence. I can hear your voice. I can hear you through the silence. Through the silence. Through the silence.
Hello, we have braved the weather to come out and explore Mulham, I believe it's called. Mullen, I don't know, again, British accent. Janet, Floss, and whatever else we find in the area. It's a beautiful, gorgeous area. This is, we're on the way to a scar. Whatever that is. There's a lot of people on the walking track, so it must be good.
I'll row my boat across the moat that you live inside of. I'll cut the bolts to keep you close out from the light. I'll barge right through your doorway in spite of what you told me. So you ain't gotta live lonely. You ain't gotta live lonely. Hide away. Why do you hide your face? What made you find a way to shut yourself away for life? Keep you safe. You're trying to keep you safe. You board up your window panes and cover every ray of light. Oh, I'll row my boat across the moat that you live inside of. I'll cut the bolts to keep you close out from the light. I'll barge right through your doorway in spite of.
Alright, we've continued the adventure
Irish.
to the last little attraction for the Mulham area that I had saved, which is the Tarn. However, the weather is much drizzlier up here, so it's a little bit more miserable.
It's pretty fucking gross, to be frank.
I was trying to be nice. But anyway, we're just going through
All this
someone's
video is
random...
going to be us whinging about the weather.
I know.
But, like, honestly, it's shit.
I'm like, I want to bring you sunshine and happiness, but I can't when the weather doesn't cooperate. Anyway.
It's reality, right?
It's reality. It's UK, it's reality, unfortunately. So, you know what? And someone said to us just at the last thing, saying, if you wait for the weather, you'll be waiting forever. And I'm like, hey, that is so good. I love it. So,
Dad!
that's what we're doing. We're out in the rain, with the drizzle, in the cold, because we're here. Because we're here, and yeah, why not? Anyway, so we're walking through someone's random farm because it's a track. It's a track. A track. It's a track that you can walk. So they've got that here, where it's someone's property, but they still have tracks where you're allowed to walk. So, anywho, I can see the water. It's going to be a bit miserable to look at, but it'll be nice on a blue sunny day. Good morning. What is that you see behind me? And around there. Hang on, this way.
Cows.
And this way. Up there. Up there. That stuff. What's that stuff? What is it?
Oh my god, I haven't seen that for days. It's a blue sky, in case you haven't realised what I'm talking about. Anyway, we are out and about enjoying this blue sky and the sunshine. Today we woke up and it was sunny and we're like, what? Anyway, so we're actually just arrived at a tea room because we want to sit outside in the countryside and just chill and enjoy the blue sky. And then we'll do some more adventure after that. So let's go to Elaine's tea room. Was asleep when we were going to stop at our next destination, so we just kept going further along. Ended up in the town of Hawes, which is also Wensleydale, which is where Wallace and Grommet's first movie based around the cheese shop is. So that's random. It was suggested to us by one of our followers, and it was on like a if we happen to go that way kind of scenario. We just happened to go that way.
Yeah, it's Wallace's favourite cheese.
Favourite cheese.
And we tried some and we bought some.
Anyway, we're going back to our next destination. Going back to what was meant to be our next destination now. Alrighty, our destination has been delivered. You see it behind me there? It's the Ribblehead Viaduct. It's impressive. Like, really impressive.
Good morning. Alrighty, that is us here done in Settle. We are just heading north a little bit by, I think, like an hour and a half maybe, to the kind of the other side of at the North Pennies. Everyone tells us it's kind of one big area, but it's definitely divided up into sections. So this is the Dales sort of National Park or Dales Shire, and then we're going up to North Pennies. So yeah, we're not going too far to explore some more. But I thought I'd quickly do a little bit about Airbnb stays. So this one that we're in, it's in the Yorkshire area, but it's in a tiny little town, not in the main kind of tourist areas, even though it was touristy, but it was not well known yet. So it was cheaper, which is why we did it. We could get a week-long stay at a really, really good price, 2-bedroom, kitchen, living room, heating, things like that. However, there's a couple of things that this time we have to miss out on, such as a washing machine and dishwasher. So dishwasher, you know, like living in a caravan, didn't have a dishwasher. I can do dishes each night, but having no washing machine for a week is a bit of a challenge. And what made it worse was last week didn't have a washing machine either, which we didn't realise that one. We didn't trigger. Like obviously it wasn't in the list, but we just didn't trigger. So it's been 2 weeks without a washing machine. So I've been hand washing to get us by with the essentials and just doing kind of bits and pieces and drying them. And drying them in this weather has been a bit of a challenge. Last week was hard. This week was okay because we had the fire that we could put things in front of to dry, which made it easier. So these are little things that you kind of have to get used to, and you kind of adapt and adjust and make do. Because you do get extra space, you do get to stay in wonderful places, you do get a full bathroom with a bath, you do get fireplaces, you do get to live in really unique places that are traditional for the areas.
It's a bath shower.
Yes, Ari, still got a bath at the bottom. So like staying in a chalet in Switzerland, or staying in a 500-year-old place in Germany, or staying right here in the village like a local here in Settle. So you do get those experiences. A couple of other things, like this is the first one that we had no towels provided for bath. They had bath mats and they had tea towels in the kitchen, but you had to bring your own bath towels. So it's lucky that we actually already carry our sand-free applique towels. We carry those for if we need a picnic rug, if we go to the beach, go to a pool, that kind of thing, and they've come in handy as a bath towel as well, and they've been great. Quick dry makes it easier in this weather as well. And they're compact and stuff, so they don't take up too much room like a normal bath towel in your suitcase that we can carry around for those, you know, few times that we need to. What else can I tell you? Things like getting used to different kitchen facilities. So I'll take you into the kitchen. Slightly bigger than our caravan kitchen, but having only a bar fridge, we like to do our 1 week of shopping for the week and not have to keep ducking back, maybe duck for bits and pieces of fresh stuff if we need to, but generally we like to, on our move day, make it the chores day, make it the groceries, the location change, all that sort of stuff. So sometimes having a bar fridge size only makes it a little bit tricky, but it only takes a couple of days and we've had a few meals out of it, and then it's good. Mostly because Dan can't put too many beers, ciders in the fridge. That's usually his issue the first couple of days. But he survives. But yeah, and the other thing we've noticed is tongs. Tongs just don't exist in Europe and England like they do in Australia. I think we've been in 1 out of our 10 weeks of stays. I think it's been 10 weeks. We've only had 1 Airbnb that's had a pair of tongs. It's craziness. But anyway, as you can see, you survive. You know, these might sound like negatives, but they're all just things you adjust to and get used to, and the realities of it, but we wouldn't change it at all. And you get these beautiful views. At this one, and different views at another one, so it's awesome. But yeah, there's all little things to adjust to. If you have any questions about adjusting to Airbnb life or things to consider, let me know. Oh, about the washing. I'm so glad that I as well brought from Australia our Lucent Globe washing sheets. So I've just got them in a little Clip-Lock bag, and I've torn them in half, so I can just rip a bit off and do a bit of hand washing in the sink, or I can chuck a whole sheet in for a load of washing. They're really versatile. There's no liquids to spill in my suitcase. There's no big bulky box or bottle of liquid or powder that even if I've only got half full, it still has the whole liquid, the whole container like space. It shrinks each time I use one up. So Again, it's awesome, compact, lightweight, because they're really light as well. Useful thing that I'm so glad I brought with me. Yeah, anywho, we better get going. It's already past checkout time. We're just loading the car.
Next week, join us as we continue our English adventure in a charming cottage in a tiny village of 5 houses nestled in the North Pennines. We dive into the rich history of this enchanting area, exploring a 19th century lead mine, and we trek along Hadrian's Wall, a monumental fortification that once marked the edge of the Roman Empire. Let me know in the comments which was your favourite flower pot creation in this week's episode, and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss it. We'll see you soon.